Welcome back, everybody, to another video. And in this video, we are reacting to potential trade targets for the Detroit Lions as the NFL trade deadline approaches. Okay, very interesting title. It's going to be very fun to react to. So let's get right into it. Unless I already did the intro. I may have already did the intro. I don't know. Let's get right into it. Let's play the intro now. Let's do it. Alright, everybody, so now that we're into the video, we're going to be looking at this article. Obviously, that's why I have it pulled up. Okay, but look, a few things I gotta say first. First off, I forgot to put comments in last videos, your guys' comments. So those will be showing up in these videos for sure, hopefully. There was some, weird stuff going on in my last video. And also, I ordered some fire equipment today, okay? I think the quality is going to be better next time, hopefully by sometime next week. Also, my charger broke, so I had to get a new charger. But I ordered some fire equipment. I think the quality is going to be really, really good next week, so stay tuned for that. I said last time that was going to happen, but it turns out I ordered like the complete wrong product, so had to send them back. So yeah, I got some cool stuff though that I ordered today, so guys, be on the lookout for that, okay? Hopefully by next week the quality is looking like A1. I think that's how you would say that. But anyways, we're going to be looking at this article where we talk about, as the NFL trade deadline approaches, here are some options for the Detroit Lions. Now, we've talked about a lot of players, but we've talked about mainly like the big guys, right? We've talked about the guys like Von Miller. We've talked about the Stephon Diggs, which I don't think will happen. We've talked about the Jalen Ramseys of the world, but we haven't talked about like all like just the possible trade targets, because there is a lot of guys that necessarily aren't the biggest names, but can be really good players. So I think this is Drake right here. Not Drake that sings. No, this is a football player. Okay, let's get right into it. Let's see. He might even be on a list. I don't really want to read all this. I kind of want to just get into the list if they got a list. Oh wait, let me shout out who wrote this. This is by Sports Illustrated. All right, Lion Maven. Okay, who wrote this article? Shout out to Logan. Oh, Logan wrote this. Okay, Logan, my boy. Look, if you're watching me react to this, I hope you are. I might even send you a link of me reacting to this. Logan, you put out some good stuff on Instagram. I appreciate you, okay? You always got the good news. Let me just say that, all right? Let me just say that. Hopefully, I don't know if you're watching this or not. Sorry if it's not going to read all this, though. You know how it is. Me reading it. Okay, Miami Dolphins, Kenyan Drake. There he is. There's Drake. Okay, he says, Dolphins are the worst team in the league by a wide margin, okay? I don't know, man. Maybe the Redskins are pushing that. No, I think you could go with them. Okay, it seems as if they are actively tanking. Quinn and Lions head coach Matt Patricia have obvious ties with the Dolphins head coach Brian Flores. He's a member of the Bill Belichick coaching tree, okay? And we've done stuff like this before. You know, when teams are tanking, we've gotten really good players, so maybe Drake's one of those guys. Drake's also one of those guys that's really, he's kind of reminds me of a J.D. McKissick type of player. We'll see what he has to say here. At a contract here, talented Drake could greatly benefit from a change of scenery. Drake has never been a true number one option in the NFL, or while at Alabama, he wouldn't be in Detroit either. I can't read. Okay, he is a more than capable starter who has a skill set similar to Kerryon Johnson. Okay, Kerryon, okay, he's very talented, okay, he can do multiple things. I really like Drake, I really do. Okay, let me not look at the next one yet. Miami running back is not the perfect player by any stretch. He struggled with ball security and pass blocking, but he would at least provide the Lions with a nice secondary punch on the ground. Okay, I like that one. I like they threw that in there. Okay, I like that. Let's go on to the Arizona Cardinals, who have Hassan Reddick. I always want to say Riddick because, you know, Theo. But I always say, you know what I'm talking about. Either way, this is a guy that's kind of interesting. Now, we actually talk about Chandler Jones, but again, those are the big names. You don't really talk about Reddick, but Reddick was the draft crush. Many Detroit fans had the year the Lions drafted Jared Davis, first round of 2017 NFL draft. Like the Dolphins, the Cardinals should be willing to shop almost any non-rookie with a future in mind. Okay, that makes sense. Now, they did get a win, so maybe, I don't know. No. Okay, the Lions don't necessarily need a linebacker, but the right linebacker is difficult to find for this style of defense the Lions play. Reddick was a pass rusher at Temple and has predominantly, I almost killed that, and then I threw a B in there. I'm not sure why. Oh, I was hyped to get that. Okay. Played as a middle linebacker in the NFL. That's the type of versatility Patricia covets. Good stuff. I like that. That's true. Versatility's key, man. All right, the one downside with Reddick is not exactly the long frame 250-pounder that Patricia usually deploys. Reddick could put on a few pounds. He would still be more athletic than the majority of linebackers in the NFL, though. A Patriots Quinn staple has always been to buy low on underperforming talent. Reddick, a first-round selection in 2017, has not lived up to the bill yet. Maybe Patricia can pull the best out of him in a scheme cater to Reddick's strengths. I like that, and that happens a lot of times. Okay, sometimes new scenery is really, really good. All right. Washington Redskins, Paul Richardson, a wide receiver here. Okay, I can kind of see where they're going with this, okay? Okay, let's read about it, and then I'll give you my thoughts. Richardson, second year of a 5-year, $40 million contract he signed with the Redskins. They fired Jay Gruden. Yeah, so yeah, you can see a lot of players getting out of Washington. That's why I say they may be the worst team, because there's just a complete mess going on. Like, at least the Dolphins haven't fired their coach yet. That's not a good thing. No. Fortunately, the Redskins would be on the hook for a signing bonus, which would lighten the cap hit for the Lions. Okay, Richardson has played in at least 80% of the Redskins' snaps this year. However, he's not producing, mostly due to poor quarterback play. Yeah, I think we could have assumed that. Unfortunately, the Redskins just haven't had a good quarterback situation right now. Okay, it ain't working out there. He has recorded more than 40 yards receiving in only one game so far this season. Yeah, that's not good. And I think Stafford would definitely help him out. He'll get everybody involved. I do like some of our players, though. So, I don't know if you necessarily did more read on here. And yes, the Lions have a nice trio of receivers already. However, Danny Amendola is 33 years old and is on a one-year deal. That makes sense. I was kind of going to talk about that, the Danny Amendola situation. We've already seen him injured once. So maybe it does make sense to bring in a younger, more athlete. But that also could be Marvin Hall. So we'll see. Here's Logan's final thoughts. Let's hear your final thoughts right here. All in all, the Lions are in position where they don't need to overspend on any one position. Very true. It's very possible that Bob Quinn doesn't make any splashy trades. Very true. If I had to guess, the Lions will remain conservative and will not leverage high draft capital for immediate improvement this year. And I think that's what I would go with. Lions don't, I don't know. I just don't see them making any big moves this year. Unless somehow they just completely fell off these next couple of games. Okay, if you fall off and you're struggling, then sometimes you got to make the moves. But if you're playing consistent, if you're happy with your team, we got a lot of young talent at each place, where necessarily maybe they're not playing a lot, but they could be the next man up type of thing when the older man retires. Maybe when Amendola is done with Detroit, maybe Marvin Hall's the next guy. Okay, I know it's a lot to put on a guy that's only played one game, but you never know. I mean, you never know. But I do like this. I like how he pointed out not the obvious ones, right? Because everybody's like Jalen Ramsey, like yeah, those kind of obvious ones. But I like this one. Logan, I appreciate you. All the work you do on Twitter, on Instagram, you do the good stuff. You have an article. Hopefully you're watching this. I know you're probably not. But I appreciate your work anyways. Again, so shout out to this man. Check him out on Insta because that's where I see him most. Logan Lamorandier. I think I said that right. Anyways, let me hear your thoughts, comments below. Thank you guys all for stopping in. Thank you, Prod, for watching. I'm sorry. I'm hyped. I don't know why. Man. And I'm out. Okay.